Hi, I'm Sean Leventhal, and welcome to Jump In, featuring news, games, and banter. We're the new current events competition show. We are here with Phoebe Robinson, who's an amazing comedian. You've seen her on Seth Meyers and been consulting for shows like Broad City. Please give it up for Phoebe. And we've got David Grasso here, who's the business editor for the new publication, Bold. All right, so let's jump in. So now we're playing Sniff Out the Next Big Thing, sponsored by Barrel Hound Whiskey. And in this game, it's kind of an interesting game. So in the Barrel Hound sniffs out the best bottles of whiskey, and we decided to do a little spin on that. And we decided to ask our viewers what they can sniff out are the biggest things in tech, policy, science, and whatnot. And so let's get started. So Twitter has made big news by announcing that they are strongly considering and most likely going to be expanding tweets beyond 140 characters. And a new social media app has kind of taken over the web, and it's called Peach.cool, and it does a bunch of interesting. It's kind of like a hybrid of Facebook and Twitter, and one of the cool features, it lets you like type in a thing, and then it gives you like an option of all these cool GIFs to put in, which is interesting. And all like the Silicon Valley Illuminati have been playing with this app and are thinking it's going to blow up. And so we decided to ask you, what do you think is going to be the next big thing in tech? Is it in tech and social media? Is it Twitter expanding the number of characters to tweet? Or is this new app, Peach.cool, really cool? What do you think, Phoebe? I think we know where you're leaning here.
Twitter, baby. This is so important because I do so much live tweeting. And I always have to like cut
and we can say one of the things you're really famous for live tweeting. Feel free to.
Scandal. I mean, there's so
She's
much.
Like,
that
when you're watching Scandal, if you're not reading Phoebe Robinson's tweets at the same time, you're not watching Scandal. Just saying, shameless plug.
Thank you. And so it's always annoying when I'm like, oh, I have to edit this down to 140 characters. I'm missing what's happening on TV by doing that. So please make it. I don't think it's going to be like where people are going to start tweeting paragraphs. Like, I don't think anyone's going to go crazy.
Don't you think that, like, I mean, that's when everybody thinks that, like, if that happens, there's going to be, like, the Twitter troll universe is going to attack them.
Yeah, and everyone will be like, you're an idiot, stop doing that. And they'll be like, oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So I think...
In that voice?
I think we're fine that people might go to, like, 200 characters, and they'll be like, press send on that.
Yeah, so you think everybody doesn't want to make, like, making a tweet their full-time job?
Right.
Yeah. All right. What do you think?
Turning Twitter into the Federalist Papers is not in the best interest of Americans. I think I'm going to go with Peach.cool, just because I'm far too old to actually weigh in on this because I can barely use Twitter. But it seems like there's a lot of young people around. So I feel like Peach.cool is going to blow up.
Okay. And it's got cool in its name, so you know.
Wait, so what's the thing, though? You could send GIFs with it?
Yeah, it's like this connection thing to Giphy.
And
so like
magic words.
Magic words.
What's magic words?
I think magic words is the thing they use to make, like, if you start typing something in, it'll be like, hey, do you want to use this GIF? Which is kind of cool.
Oh.
I haven't downloaded it yet to play with it. Yeah.
Isn't the age restriction like 19 and under?
Quite possibly, and I'm far from 19. All right, so I asked you what you think is the next big thing in social media. Is it Peach.cool or is it Twitter? Let's see what you said. 68%. Phoebe's got her thumb on the pulse of America here. Point for Phoebe.
Evidently, I'm out of touch, Phoebe.
There's a company out in Silicon Valley that is building these really interesting R2-D2 meets Roomba meets Rosie from the Jetsons devices, and they are basically crime-fighting robots. They're currently being used by a couple tech companies to like be mall cops, essentially, but the plan for this company is to make them like the tool for police forces around the country to help supplement police officers. Well, we asked you, do you think that these new crime-fighting robots are the next big thing in policing? Yes or no? Go ahead, Sarah.
Okay,
David,
well,
why don't you
like
go?
a giant suppository. I don't know. I feel like the last thing we need in this country is to lose more jobs, and I like interacting with police. I mean, humans, not robots.
Do you think America likes it?
Does America? I mean, they're not having a very glamorous moment right now, but I like seeing people employed. And I do like to, I don't know what would happen if that thing malfunctioned, and I imagine in the event of an emergency for liability purposes, a real human would have to attend to my needs.
Okay. I am.
How do you think the viewers voted? What do you think they said?
I am pro these robots, man. Robots aren't killing black people, so bring it on.
I believe in iRobot, they tried to kill Will Smith, though.
Ooh.
So that's not exactly true.
It is a white robot, so you don't know.
Well, so to be fair, we have to start making black robots, and then I think we'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm for maybe black robots have been salvation, right?
Right, you know?
Haven't you ever seen any movie with robots? It always ends with them taking over. It's like robots are never a good idea.
Okay.
But what about the Roomba?
The Roomba
definitely hasn't taken over. I still thought it
It's so great.
hopefully you don't have a dog or a cat. It's terrorizing you
That's
while
true.
you're gone.
That's true.
just taking over YouTube then. All right, so we asked you, do crime-fighting robots smell like the next big thing in policing? Let's see what you said. 88% smells like a winner. It's a point for Phoebe.
No, you're who's anti the robots? You are?
Totally anti the robot. My Roomba sucked.
Thank you, 22%.
So this year's Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas just happened. So we wanted to know whether you think virtual reality is the next big thing in tech for 2016. David, what do you think? Do you think America feels that virtual reality is the next big thing?
I mean, if it has X-rated purposes, I feel like there's a different cost curve.
Where are his hands?
Obviously, they're cut out of the picture, but I think anything that has pornographic uses has a huge market built into it.
Okay.
And people are willing to spend more money on that.
Okay.
I just feel like it's so weird. I don't know. I just feel like your face is gonna sweat. I feel like, it's very
Phoebe Robinson is worried about your faces, America.
I just think it's claustrophobic. I don't like the porn aspect. That feels too real to be, feel like you're in the porn. Like I feel like you, rewatch it to feel better than the people who are in the porn.
Interesting.
And also to masturbate, but also be like, oh, you know what I mean? But also at least I'm not doing that so my life is okay. So I just, but at the same time, I feel like this country is so tech. I don't know, I'm torn, but I'm going to say it's not. I'm going to say it's not the next big thing.
Okay. Phoebe Robinson going against America's obsession with porn. Let's see what we think. Does virtual reality smell like the next big tech craze in 2016? Let's see what you said. 80% doesn't pass the smell test.
Do I get the point?
You get the point.
Oh, yay! Yay me!
Thank you for...
I'm the out of touch one. I gotta continue the pattern.
Right.
I would get fired if I were Vanna White. All right. So with a sweep, Phoebe Robinson wins an awesome prize pack from Barrel Hound Whiskey. It's a whiskey making kit with everything that you need, all the stirs and the muddlers and all that fun stuff.
Gonna use that.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just too lazy.
Maybe you're too lazy. Cocktails are a
But
thing.
you definitely know what Americans think.
Right.
And the winner, is